Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good afternoon, I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Joshua Franson, and another warmer day, also a little bit humid outside as well, mainly due to winds out of the southeast at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Feel a little breezy outside. Tonight, those don't really die down. They actually strengthen a little bit, and they'll gust up to 25 miles an hour before shifting out of the southwest tomorrow and then gusting up to 35 miles an hour. Now, in terms of sky conditions, will remain partly cloudy throughout the afternoon. Stray cumulus clouds forming across our area before eventually those will die off after sunset, but we'll see more clouds after sunset as moisture actually increases, and well, we'll see maybe some stray showers and storms move on through, if not still remaining partly cloudy throughout the overnight hours. And also be a little bit mild overnight due to that moisture will hold in the mid and possibly upper 60s. But you can see a stray shower or storm move through after about 3 a.m. and then those will continue to progress on by before eventually we'll clear on out and sit mostly sunny tomorrow. And in terms of any severe weather potential, we do expect it to remain to our east and northeast up in Wisconsin and maybe parts of Illinois across the river. We'll just be left pretty much mostly sunny before a couple more clouds during the evening hours. So in terms of temperatures for today, hanging out in the 80s once again. Areas off to the northeast, as those clouds do form, you could see a couple stray sprinkles out of those, but other than that, another summer-like day on tap and even a summer-like evening falling off into the mid and possibly upper 60s tonight. We'll see that chance of rain and storms move on through after about 3 a.m. and then end after about 7 a.m. For tomorrow, temperatures getting a little bit warmer into the mid and upper 80s. Areas further off to the south getting pretty close to 90 down there. There is a 20% chance for storms across northeastern areas, but in terms of any severe weather potential, we do expect that to remain off to our east. Storms could technically or potentially fire across some of our northeastern counties, but at best could contain maybe some small hail and some gusty winds. The real severe weather parameters are in place across Wisconsin and Illinois. So if any storms do fire and there is a strong storm, just make sure you have your Storm Track 7 app downloaded, as it will quickly progress on out. But we'll continue to see the pattern remain a little bit amplified and a little bit active, and we'll see that low pressure continue to move off to our north. And once that does, that will actually make way for a pleasant and dry weekend. We'll have winds out of the north and northwest. That will keep us into the 70s, so a great day to get outside. And then afterwards, we'll see some more low pressure form out west. That begins to move our way and should potentially bring with it hopefully more of a soaking rain event come Tuesday of next week. So on your city-by-city forecast, small rain chance for today technically with those stray sprinkles, but remaining partly cloudy throughout most of the day. Into the day tomorrow, areas off to the northeast could see some storms fire up over their location before moving out. Still warm tomorrow, getting into those upper 80s. And then we start to cool off on Friday, maybe some stray rain behind that initial low pressure that moves on through. That cool off continues into the weekend. We see temperatures hanging around 70 and 72 on Saturday and Sunday respectively. Partly cloudy conditions, also a little bit windy on Saturday as well. Once we get into next week, notice more rain chances enter the forecast. That's as that next system moves on through. Hopefully it'll provide a little bit more widespread rainfall and substantial rainfall, as we've been dry for quite some time now. But it seems like once we get through that, we're going to hold in the 70s with some dry conditions to end the work week.